Yes. All I try to do is sometimes get some sleep. But if you're listening to anything around you, you're going to find something that's going to get you up. America. Eddie Marcus here, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. I have tried for 40 years to tell you that you've been abused by a system that's designed to abuse you. I've indicated to the people of the world that every system that they live under is designed to abuse them. I show them and share with you, the American people, that the signs of your abuse is the outcome of the system, where you have poverty, crime and violence, terror, hatred and racism and bigotry. All of that stuff tells you, ladies and gentlemen, that you're on the wrong path. And when you have that kind of stuff, you're going to have people in poverty. You're going to have all kinds of stuff that's going on. And you don't care because you put up with it. We call ourselves such a wonderful nation. If you do your research, you'll find out there are so many other nations way above America. And the reason? Because America wants to be the richest nation. America wants the richest people with more money. You got more people in America with more money than anybody else. And yet at the same time, you got more poverty. You got people who can't go to school, people who are homeless, people who don't have food to eat, people who can't find jobs. While you try to say America's so big because we got trillionaires. We don't have them, I don't think. But that's what they're aiming at. And then every system is an abusive system. You have watched law enforcement abuse people, whether they're trying to get into their panties or whether they're trying to kill them because they're black. You've seen every kind of thing you can imagine. Now this is the police force, so they're supposed to be there to protect you. Then you got these legislators like senators who are deciding with a rebel, what you want, a renegade, what you want, a thief, a crook, that they want to take over this country. And when they take over this country, they're really willing, they say, to take other people out like me and others who stand up for some people and kill us. That is the that is the devil from the pit of the hell. That's their plan. And you know what? The Supreme Court, you didn't know that, did you? It's just like one of the team. One of the team. Why do you think second-class citizens for people of color existed for so long? Because you got crooked Supreme Court justices. People who don't give a damn about other folks. All they think about is themselves. Yes, that's right. Your senators thinking about nobody but themselves. Your representatives, not all of them, thinking about no one but themselves. The justices thinking of no one but themselves. And the president of the United States, the last one, was the one that wanted to kill everybody. And you think America's not screwed up? You think America's smooth? Now you tell me where your smoothness is. But America, I'm not really fussing at the politicians, though I am. I'm not really fussing at the Supreme Court justices, though I am. Who I'm fussing at is you, the American people, that you'd be so low-lifed, that you could be so uninvolved and so filled with the hate that's been spewed all through your lifetime, that you sit up and allow this abuse to happen to all of us. Yes, it happens to black people get abused. Yes, it happens to white people get abused. Yes, it happens to women to get abused. Yes, it happens to men get abused. Let me tell you, right now, when you talk about the LGBT, when you talk about the community that you say is not straight, that is a sign of the hatred that we have for one another all over the country. If you can hate a gay person just because their sex interest is not the same as yours, what kind of person are you? What if somebody hated you because you were black? Would you feel any different than a guy that's gay? What if they hated you because you were white? Would you feel any different for being hated because you're gay? White? No. Hate is hate. The same pain. And if you don't want it when you're white, you don't want it when you're black, you don't want it when you're gay. So what the hell are we doing as people? We're acting like we are demons. There's nothing in us that shows any love. We talk about Democrats. Democrats, the compassion that they try to exhibit, the effort that they try to get engaged so you, the American people, can feel better about your lives, is thwarted by Republicans. What the black people in is thwarted by white folks. What women are interested in is thwarted by men. and you call yourself going somewhere. You call yourself with some leadership, with some compassion. You don't have that stuff. All of that is fake. All of that is fake. What's the difference between what Donald Trump and his folks are doing and what the Supreme Court, John Roberts and Clarence Thomas, what's the difference between these guys and what they're doing? What's the difference between what's going on when you get the senators who will hold positions that will go to the president or a different party to submit your ideas that you would like to put into the Supreme Court, but you were held back by bigotry. And then we as American people sit up and allow that stuff to happen. Don't you know that has an effect on the community when we allow this kind of stuff to happen? And yet, it happens every day. We act like nothing is wrong. You know why we act like nothing is wrong? Because the poor are the ones that suffer. And those who are not poor don't give a damn. And so the media don't tell you about it. People try to organize. You don't get any information about it because the media not going to tell you anything unless they're making money. Unless you're going to start somewhere, they might be able to get some money. It's a crying shame. Yes, America sometimes is a crying shame. America sometimes is a crying shame.